So it's time for a hair tutorial. I get so many questions on my hair, I'm doing it. And I have to tell you, these are the things I'm gonna use. This is a bed head wave artist, and this is a Hot Tools curling iron. I have no idea what size it is, but honestly, you could use this size or you could go a little bit bigger. It's up to you anyway, you know, just depending on what kind of curls you want. So this air waver, I'm gonna get started while I'm talking here because this can take a while and I know people don't like long videos. So the air waver, I've had for a lot of years. I'm gonna give a shout out to my friend Kayla because she used to always show up at the football games for our kids with her hair so cute and wavy, and she's the one that told me about it. And so I got it, and I was doing my hair once in a while with it, and I really liked the results I was getting. However, fast forward years later, and somebody I followed on Instagram at Harmonize Beauty was using it, but she was rotating it with her curling iron, and I was like, mind blown. So I started doing my hair that way, and totally changed the way I do my hair. Now it takes a little bit longer, I think, and I do probably not exactly like she does, but close to it. And I have no idea what size curling iron she was using. I just used what I had because I'm all about using what I have. Okay, hang on. So first things first, I am using the air waver along all the bottom of my hair because that's just how I do it. I don't rotate like with the curling iron on the bottom. I just use my air waver all along the bottom. And then the second level, when I take down, I have 3 clips in my hair. Can you see them all? When I do the next level up, I will, ow, I just burnt my ear, by the way. This air waver gets super hot. It has a temperature control, but it's only like high or low. So be very careful because you can easily fry your hair up using this air waver. So be careful. Now what I'm doing, I want to show you on this piece. First of all, I'm using it upside down. I'm not using it like this. You can totally do that, but I think it's better to use it like this. I think Harmonize Beauty maybe mentioned that in one of hers, and that's why I started doing it. So I do 1, then I slowly go down, I crimp 2, and then almost to 3, but I just hold it there for a little bit because I like a little straighter on the bottom. And you can take a flat iron and straighten out the bottoms for a real beach wave look. Turn my light here a little bit. So that's something you want to do. Flip it over first. I think this is this section. Hang on, let me find the right section to let down. Sometimes I just throw these. Nope, that's not the one. Okay, this is the one. So next section's coming down. I may have to resection this. Hang on one second while I resection. I pour everything out. I don't like sectioning my hair either. I don't know why, but I just don't feel like I do it well enough. I don't know why. Like, I need somebody to give me a lesson. I'm not a hairdresser, by the way. I just like to do my hair, and so, you know, follow along if you want. If you don't, because I'm not a hairdresser, that's fine. But I get a lot of questions about this, so I'm showing you. So curling iron. Now, first piece I'm gonna curl. I do this the whole way around. Do you see how I'm just like with my curling iron? Like, I'm not really even clamping it. Then at the very end, I let it just kind of hang, and you can pull it even, just to get it kind of straighter at the bottom and not like a full curl. But I don't hold it in and then hold it there. I feel like that gives you more of like a springy curl, and I want it loose, like a loose wave. So next I'm using the air waver upside down, and I'm just gonna go 1, 2, and then like barely 3. See how I have a little bit of my hair left out there? I leave that out, and I don't do that, so that just stays like that. And then I'm gonna go around my head and do the rest of it. And I think I'm gonna stop talking so that I can speed this up. So let me just crimp this piece with the air waver. I notice how I'm starting like way back. Make sure you start close to your head and be careful not to burn your head, because I have burned my head numerous times. It's just, and when you get up here with these shorter pieces, you might not be crimping as many, right? See how that's just, it's just different, you know, it's different textures, different, that's what makes your hair have a little bit more volume, in my opinion. Like I have really fine hair. I have a lot of hair, but I have really fine hair. So I'm always trying to get more, like more volume with my hair. So when you use your curling iron, I always take it close to my root, take it out like this, and then I curl back, like away from my face. And that's just what I learned by watching like 100 tutorials. So curl it away from your face. Just do it, people, just do it. Now, like I said, I can't really see very good, so I'm just gonna keep alternating this section. My hair is clean and dry. I did wash it and condition it both today. I use Olaplex mostly. I alternate with Living Proof, but Olaplex is really like my go-to. I really love it. And it was the best thing like my hairdresser ever recommended to me, and I've been using it ever since, and it just makes my hair so much better. So if you think your hair is damaged, then give Olaplex a try if you haven't already. Sorry, I'm doing this by feel now. Okay, and so I also, before I dried it, I put, I've been using some of the Aveda products for years, and I've added some in because I've watched so many of Harmony's tutorials that I've added some other ones in, but the Damage Remedy is something I've been using for a while, and I put that in. It's a leave-in like conditioner. It's like a leave-in conditioner, I can't remember. It's just something I put in my hair after I shower. It's wet. I just throw it in there, and you know. And then I use a thermal protectant. Always use a thermal protectant if you're using all these heat products, especially if you're blow drying, which I did today. I blow dried my hair. When I'm fixing my hair curly, also, I don't usually like straighten it with my paddle brush. I just let the natural curl, sorry, hang on, I don't know why it got like that. It was plenty long enough and now it's not. I don't use, what was I saying? Okay, thermal protectant. Oh, I don't use my paddle brush when I'm gonna do it curly, because I feel like I have a little bit of natural curl. Well, I have a lot of natural curl, and I just wanna leave that in there because that just helps give me more different texture in my, more better. It helps give me better texture in my hair if I leave it like that. So I'm careful not to, I just blow dry it all over. You can certainly, if you want more lift and volume, blow dry it straight and do this. That's not gonna matter, but I prefer to do it that way because I just feel like I want some of that extra natural texture that I have to come through. And see, that's come off there. That's not good. I should probably turn this down a little bit. No, it's on the low setting, so we're okay. I don't know, maybe it's just my hair. Now bear with me while I figure out where I'm at here. So also I use a bunch of other products. These are the ones that I think I got from Harmony's. I use the Thickening Tonic from Aveda. I also use their Volumizing Tonic in my hair before I blow dry, and that definitely helps. Products really, like if you're looking at somebody's hairstyle and you're like, oh my God, how'd she get her hair like that? Yeah, some people are really lucky and have great natural looking hair, but a lot of times when you're looking at hairstyle, and now I understand why I always frustrated my hairdresser, I have no idea what's happening here. It seems like a lot of hair I have right here, and I feel like I should have curled it before, so I'm gonna pull some of it up. Like I used to take my hairdresser like a magazine picture and be like, can you cut my hair like this and do my hair like that? And he'd always be like, well, 95% of that's product. And I'd be like, what is he talking about? That can't be. I want that cut. Well, now that I'm older and I spend more time on my hair, I realize that he's absolutely right. 95% of it is product. So you have to be using a good product for the hairstyle you're trying to achieve and the type of hair you have. So my hair's fine, and so it requires more volume and lift. So even for me, a root boost like the Volumizing Tonic is helpful, but I could probably even go in with even more root boost of another product, and that would be helpful. But I always put in, after I'm done, I'll show you, when it's dry, I always put in this Aveda Pure Abundance Potion. I have another one that I really like too that's called, it's by Bedhead, and it's Pret a powder. I don't know, it sounds French, but it's just a powder, and it's like a volumizing. Today I'm using the Pure Abundance, but it almost is essentially, I feel like, the same thing, but I don't want to say that because I don't know for sure. The BB Bumble and Bumble product is like a powder dry shampoo, but it also gives you volume. So I started using it as a dry shampoo, but it gives such incredible volume that I use it just afterwards on my hair. Okay, now I've made this video way longer than it needs to be, but we're gonna be on the front, and I feel like I need to talk more on the front because I have to show you some, or tell you some things. So on the front, first things first, I'm gonna divide it down the middle. I always part my hair down the middle. I don't always wear it that way, but I part it down the middle before I curl it. What are you doing? Okay. Now, these suckers back here, let me just divide them off here, because again, I can't see very well. I'm gonna kind of divide up these out of here because they're gonna go back still. I can't have all this hair up front. So let me just give some room here. Okay. So then I'm gonna divide these two guys up here. Or no, you know what? I'm just gonna do them all back. Let's just change plans today. They're all going back. I'm gonna put them all, good grief. So the light is super bright so that I can film. And then my plug-in situation is for some reason acting weird. Okay, so I'm putting all these back at one time. Usually I divide those in two and do one on each side, but you know what? I'm just gonna do them back today. Let's just wing it. See, this is what hair is all about. Sometimes you just end up with something. Like, I had no idea that I'd have so much love for my hair. I mean, I share my makeup all the time, but it's so nice to get so many compliments on my hair because honestly, I've always hated my hair and never have done a whole lot, you know, like never felt good about it. Like that I wasn't probably, you know, taking care of it. Not taking care of it, but like I hated it because it was fine and thin, and I thought, God, I'm never gonna be able to do anything. I had all this kinky natural curl that I couldn't get under control, but you guys make me feel so good, like so good about my hair. Okay, so now I'm gonna curl some pieces here, but I'm also still going to, I curl most of them around my face, but I also add in at least one or two more crimps in here because I just like the texture this gives you. And I don't want like 5 curls, you know, right here. So I'm just crimping that ever so slightly, and I keep calling it crimping. It's like, it's a waver really. Now that I'm on top here, and if any hairdresser sees this, they're probably gonna be like, what is she doing? That is absolutely all the wrong stuff. Well, I'm telling you folks, this is what I do almost every day. And this is what works for me. It might not work out good for you, but I'm just here to show you so you know what I'm doing, and don't think that I'm crazy if you're a hairdresser, please, because this is just what I do. And I'm sorry that people want to see it. They want to see this hot mess happen on camera. So I'm just gonna very slightly curl these. Like these ones I curl just really, like, I even curled that one too much probably, but I try just to like put a little bend in them, not a lot. So I don't even go down as far. I was talking, so I wasn't focusing, but see how that's just one bend there? Let me just do the other side real quick and I'll speed that up. So this is okay, so this is what it looks like in the end, and I know that's doesn't look like how you usually see me, because I mean, yes, it'll be curly and everything, but There's a couple things I do. First thing, I'll put in either my Bumble and Bumble Pret powder or this Pure Abundance, and I just kind of just sprinkle it on my hair. It's probably gonna get all over my black shirt. And then I just zhuzh it in. Zhuzh it, that's what I like to say. Then, sometimes I have to fix pieces too because I don't like the way they're working out. This stuff really does give incredible volume and kind of a hold too. And it goes on cool, and then when you shake it out, it's almost like, I read about it, now I can't remember, but it makes it kind of like wet almost, but then it dries. It's weird how it works. I can't even tell, guys, if my part is straight, so I'm sorry if it's not. Okay, now I decide, am I gonna leave it like this, or am I gonna flip it to one side? Am I gonna pull it up? Because I curl it like this the first day, and usually then the next few days of not washing it, I just touch up some pieces. Sometimes I have to touch up the whole thing because my hair is so fine it doesn't hold. I also use Living Proof dry shampoo. I like to put that in like underneath. Gosh, I just sprayed right underneath here, because for me, that really works and keeps my roots from getting oily. Because I do have such fine hair, I find that I get oily pretty quickly. Now look at this side, looks really fluffy, and the other side's not. Okay, hairspray. I have been using this Aveda air control for a while, and I like it because I live in humidity, and it really works well. This is the light control, or light hold, so I usually will spray that kind of all over because it helps with the humidity. It really does. So if you live in a humid climate, because see, the Pure Abundance potion kind of makes your hair like this a little bit at the top, like it makes it look frizzy, at least on my hair. Okay, and then I use, and I didn't bring it in this room with me, but I use another one up in the front pieces after I decide which way I'm gonna go. I decide, you know, after I decide that, then I will spray like a stronger hold in the front just to keep these pieces like off my face. But if I'm gonna flip it over to this side, maybe if I decide to do that, see, that gives me so much more volume doing it that way. So I do that a lot because I just have so much more volume. But just that simple move just makes my hair look so much better. And I just like it like that. So then I may just spray it here with a stronger hold hairspray, or if I want to just kind of put it all back sometimes and just let some pieces fall, or flip it to the other side. It's pretty much endless opportunity once you've curled it. The point I'm trying to make is curl your hair first and then you could have hairstyle for days. Like maybe today I'll wear it down the middle, and then tomorrow I will flip it because then I've got a different hairstyle for tomorrow, right? So anyway, that's what I do. I like to thank people in my life or who I've seen on Instagram for showing me all the tricks so that you can see them too, because, you know, I never know what I'm doing. You know, I'm always one of those like hopeless, like I wish I was naturally good at doing these things, and I've never been naturally good. I have to watch so many videos, and I never once thought I'd actually be making videos for people. So that makes me feel good that at least I know that my hair doesn't look totally crappy when I'm on camera all the time. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I don't know. Peace out. Talk to you later. Bye. One last thing. I like this Moroccan Oil Infusion Repair. I put a couple pumps, one, in my palm, and then I just use that on my ends. I just kind of scrunch it in there, and it kind of makes, because I have thin hair, like my ends, and I haven't had a haircut in a long time because of this stuff that's going on. This just makes my ends like not look as frizzy or broken. So I really like it, plus it smells delicious. So that's it now. Okay.